Rivers hide what the surface refuses to show. Beneath calm water, something moves and watches. These are real river encounters that left biologists stunned. Moments filmed by chance, creatures that shouldn't behave this way. We've ranked every clip from the least disturbing to the most shocking, each one stranger than the last. And the final encounter? It made experts question everything they thought they knew about rivers. Number 15. In broad daylight, on a river in Panama, Panama, a strange shape breaks the surface. At first glance, it looks aquatic, smooth skin, dark tone. But what unsettled viewers wasn't the body, it was the face. For a brief moment, the creature appears to show something resembling a human expression, an expression of tension, almost anger. The person filming stays at a distance, no narration, no approach, just the camera shaking as the figure moves with the current. Some viewers claim it could be a known river animal, distorted by water, reflection, and compression. Others point to debris or a partially submerged object creating pareidolia. And some insist the movement feels deliberate, aware. There is no official identification, no follow-up footage, no confirmation of what surfaced that afternoon. What we're left with is a short clip, a river, and a moment that feels wrong. Number 14. Under bluish murky water, a shape appears near a terraplane. The figure is motionless at first, long, pale, human-like from the waist up, and what looks like a tail below the surface. The camera doesn't get closer. There's no dialogue, only the slow movement of water and the outline beneath it. Some viewers immediately call it a mermaid. Others suggest a submerged statue, a mannequin, or an optical illusion caused by depth, light refraction, and sediment. The blue tint of the water distorts proportions. Edges blur, details disappear. No location data is provided beyond the clip itself. No second angle, no continuation. Nothing in the video proves what it is, but nothing clearly explains it either. Just a silent figure under the waterline, seen once, and never clarified. Number 13. A man kayaking alone on the Amazon River films calm water ahead. Without warning, massive splashes erupt around him. The surface explodes. Water rises in heavy waves, as if something enormous just moved beneath. There is no visible animal, no fin, no clear body breaking the surface, only turbulence. Wide, forceful splashes that feel too large to be caused by a small fish or sudden current. Some suggest a large known species reacting below the kayak. Others point to submerged logs, shifting sediment, or pressure waves amplified by angle and distance. But the timing is abrupt, and the movement appears concentrated around the kayaker. The man doesn't pursue the source. He doesn't narrate what he thinks it is. He simply records and keeps his distance. No identification was ever made. No follow-up explanation released. Just a moment on the Amazon, and the feeling that something powerful was there, unseen. Number 12. Somewhere along an Amazonian river, tourists record what appears to be an enormous shape rising near the trees. The figure is tall, long-necked, reaching into the vegetation as if feeding from the treetops. Show short clip. Almost immediately, viewers compared it to a sauropod, a dinosaur-like silhouette that feels completely out of place in the modern Amazon. The footage is short, distant, and heavily affected by motion, zoom, and compression. No clear details confirm what it actually is. Not long after spreading online, the video was removed from multiple platforms. Some claim it was proven fake, others say it was staged using editing or scale manipulation, but no official explanation, debunk, or source breakdown was ever clearly published. There is no confirmed location, no raw file, no extended version. All that remains is a reposted clip and conflicting claims. Whether it was a hoax, an illusion of perspective, or something else entirely, that river moment remains unresolved. Number 11. A mysterious creature surfaces briefly, leaving viewers divided. The body looks massive, thick, moving slowly through the river with controlled force. Some users believe it could be an arapaima, one of the largest freshwater fish in South America, a species known to reach extreme sizes and surface for air. Others aren't convinced. They point to the shape, the movement, and the way the water displaces around it. Details are unclear, the angle is limited, and the clip ends before anything can be confirmed. There's no expert analysis attached, no follow-up footage, only speculation in the comments. It could be a known giant fish, or something misidentified due to scale, distance, and water distortion. What do you think it is? The video doesn't answer that question. It simply shows something large moving through the river, and lets viewers decide. Number 10. In a forested river in Germany, an elongated shape rises slowly from the water. The figure is dark, smooth, stretching just above the surface before sinking again. Its movement is subtle, almost cautious, no splashing, no sudden escape. Viewers quickly compared it to the creature associated with Loch Ness Monster, a long, serpentine silhouette, out of place, and difficult to explain at first glance. Others suggest a known animal distorted by current and angle, possibly debris drifting in sync with the water, or a trick of light amplified by the dark surroundings and camera compression. The clip offers no context, no location details beyond Germany, no second recording, no clear identification. What makes it unsettling is how briefly it appears, just long enough to be seen, not long enough to be understood. A river, a shadow, and a shape that refuses to clarify what it is. Number 9. In a crowded river, people swim calmly, unaware of what moves nearby. Suddenly, shapes appear in the water alongside them. They surface briefly, then dive again, moving in smooth arcs, almost like dolphins. Some viewers swear the figures resemble mermaids, human-like forms, elongated bodies, moments where something seems to leap and disappear beneath the surface. Others argue it could be swimmers seen from a distorted angle, or known river animals breaking the surface in unusual ways. Light refraction, water clarity, and camera movement make proportions hard to judge. No one in the water reacts in panic. No clear interaction is shown. Just coexistence for a few seconds. There is no official explanation attached to the clip, no confirmation of what was swimming there, only speculation filling the comments. Whether it was misidentification, illusion, or something unexpected moving among people, the footage leaves one question unanswered. Were they really alone in that river? Number 8. In the Amazon, another large figure emerges from the river. Only part of it is visible, a massive body below the surface, and a tail that breaks the waterline. The tail doesn't resemble anything commonly reported in that region. Its shape is unusual, thick, powerful, moving with slow, deliberate force. As it shifts, the water erupts around it, heavy splashes, violent churns that suggest significant size beneath the surface. Some viewers believe it could be a known large river animal seen from an extreme angle. Others point to distortion caused by murky water, distance, and low resolution. But many agree on one thing: the movement looks far more forceful than expected. There is no clear head visible, no full body, only fragments, just enough to raise questions. No identification was made, no explanation followed. What remains is a short clip from the Amazon, a tail unlike others, and water reacting as if something massive had surfaced, briefly. Number 7. At night, a fisherman records the river from the shore. Without warning, he is pulled toward the water. The camera shakes violently, splashing fills the frame. Something bites him, hard enough to drag him deeper. The struggle lasts only seconds, but it feels longer. The creature is never clearly seen, only movement beneath the surface, sudden force. and the sound of water breaking in the dark. The fisherman manages to break free. He escapes the river and keeps filming, visibly shaken. There is no clear image of what attacked him, only the aftermath and the raw footage of the struggle. Some viewers suggest a known river predator acting defensively. Others argue the movements don't match typical animal behavior. Low light, panic, and motion make identification impossible. No official report followed. No confirmation was released. Just a night recording, a violent encounter, and a question that remains unanswered. Number 6. In 1964, a massive black shape was seen moving through open water. In the United States, this time close to swimmers. People in the water stopped moving. Some pointed, others backed away. The creature became known as the Hook Island Monster. Its size was the most disturbing detail: long, wide, too large to identify easily from the footage alone. No aggressive behavior was recorded, but fear was evident. People watched it pass with visible caution, unsure of what they were witnessing. Some researchers later suggested it could have been a giant carcass, algae mass, or an unidentified marine animal. Others disagreed, arguing the movement looked controlled and deliberate. No definitive explanation was ever confirmed. What remains are old recordings, eyewitness accounts, and a creature that crossed oceans and history without ever being clearly identified. Number 5. A woman walks out of the sea toward the rocks. The water behind her is calm, then something surfaces nearby, roughly 10 meters away, close enough to be seen clearly, but not clearly enough to identify. The shape looks reptilian, low to the water, with a body posture that resembles a saurian creature resting near the rocks. It doesn't rush, it doesn't attack, it simply stays there for a moment, partially exposed. The woman doesn't seem to notice it immediately. There's no scream, no sudden movement captured on camera, just proximity and silence. Some viewers suggest it could be a known marine animal seen from an unusual angle. Others argue the outline and posture don't fully match anything familiar. Water distortion, distance, and low resolution make certainty impossible. No follow-up footage exists. No official explanation was given. Just a brief encounter near the shore, a creature-like shape by the rocks, and a moment that ends before answers appear. Number 4. From the rocky cliffs above a wide river, a strange figure begins to descend. At first, it looks reptilian, long body, low profile, similar to an iguana at a distance. But its movement feels off. It doesn't crawl like a typical reptile. It shifts its weight, almost upright at moments, moving in a way some viewers describe as disturbingly human. The figure makes its way down toward the riverbank, slow, deliberate, never rushing. The footage is brief and distant. Details blur with motion and zoom. No clear facial features are visible, only the outline and the way it moves. Some believe it could be a known animal distorted by perspective and terrain. Others argue the posture and gait don't fully match any common species. There is no confirmed location beyond what the video shows. No follow-up recording. No explanation attached. Just a creature descending from the rocks, heading toward the river, and leaving viewers unsure of what they just watched. Number 3. At the edge of a river, the camera captures movement where water meets rock. Something begins to emerge, low to the ground, wide, with multiple limbs moving in sequence. The creature appears arachnid-like, many legs, an uneven segmented motion as it pulls itself out of the river. Instead of moving away from the water, it heads toward a dark opening, a cave where the river itself seems to flow into the rock. The footage is brief and unstable, no clear close-up, no confirmed scale. Light and distance obscure details. Some viewers suggest it could be a known animal distorted by shadow and perspective. Others argue the number of limbs and movement don't clearly match anything familiar. Water reflections and compression add further confusion. There is no additional context, no second angle, no explanation from the person filming, just a strange moment, a river, a cave, and a multi-limbed figure disappearing into darkness. Number 2. A couple in Taiwan records themselves using the front camera of a cell phone. They smile, talk to the camera, completely unaware of what is happening behind them. In the background, across a wide river, something begins to rise, slowly, vertically. Only part of it is visible, a massive neck-like shape lifting straight out of the water, tall, dark, and threatening in its stillness. The couple doesn't turn around in time. The moment passes before they realize what was behind them. Some viewers suggest a known animal partially surfacing, distorted by distance and perspective. Others argue the scale feels wrong, too tall, too vertical. There is no clear head visible, no full body, just the neck-like form rising and then gone. No official explanation followed, no second recording exists, only a casual video that accidentally captured something enormous in the background, seen for seconds, and never identified. Number 1. On a river in Mexico, a group of men gather around a small wooden dock. Inside a narrow cage, something moves. Its body looks amphibian. Its limbs end in claws, almost saurian in shape. The face doesn't look human, but it doesn't look fully animal either. Its features are distorted, hard to classify, hard to ignore. At one point, the creature emits a scream, high, harsh, enough to unsettle everyone nearby. According to those present, the river had recently risen. They believe that's how the creature was trapped or forced into the open. Beyond that, no details are confirmed. There is no official identification, no biological report, no verified follow-up explaining what it was. Some viewers suggest a known animal under extreme stress or deformity. Others argue the morphology doesn't clearly match any common species. What the footage shows is limited: a cage, a dock, and a creature reacting violently to being confined. Whether it was misidentified, misunderstood, or something truly unusual, this river encounter remains the most disturbing of them all.